Today we rebuild our wooden roller coaster and make some minor changes around the park. I'm Mostly Average Matt, and this is Hackberry Hills. Monday, everyone. That means we're back in Hackberry Hills today. And for the first time in a long time, we didn't do any work on our River Rapids ride. So that was a little refreshing for me. But you probably already noticed from the screen we're looking at, we made some big changes and completely redid the wooden roller coaster. Uh, so you can also see I got some lettering from the Steam Workshop. We'll put those links in the description below. I think it's Hydro's small letters or something like that, and they look great. And then I don't have to sink the signs in because that looks kind of iffy, especially when you zoom out. You can really get some Z-fighting. But uh, yeah, I'm really happy with the way everything has turned out. So let's go take a look. We have a completely different layout for our wooden coaster. This is a more traditional uh, double out and back coaster. It's a little bit smaller, so it kind of matches the storyline that I'm going to be going with. We also started doing lights around the outside, so they're currently sitting on the top railing. Once I'm done, we're going to push this down to about the middle, so it doesn't look, so you can actually see them. They don't, I mean, you can have it, let's, is it gonna let me, oh, well, let me do it while I have everything. So we're gonna throw them there. Now they're gonna be a little off in some areas, but it's still gonna look okay. And that's just because this is put up in an older time, so like some of it's gonna be a little shoddy in terms of how even it is around a lot of the places. But overall, I think it's gonna look pretty darn good. And if we get our HUD back up here, we can already see there's some weird kink there that I'll have to fix, but we're going to be doing the outside, the high portion, so the lift hill and the first drop is going to have it on both sides. I'm going to duplicate those. Then it's going to stay on the outside. It will switch over down here in the bottom, come up to the top, all the way around, go down the double down. Once it gets to here, it's going to switch, and it might actually, we'll probably have some overlap here, because this is pretty visible for everything, but we'll have it come down on the outside over here. This whole thing will have it on the outside. We'll do all the way around the turn. I'm thinking I am going to keep it on this side because there's going to be guests in this area, so we'll have the flashing lights go there. And then this will come all the way through around this turn again, and until we get to, let's see, where's it going to go? Once we get underneath this support structure, that's where it's going to stop. We'll most likely have a few on here, but we'll probably also just have regular lights. We probably don't even need to have this string lighting on this, so we'll just have regular lights. We'll also be putting in our transfer track here, which I haven't done yet. But overall, like I said, I think it looks amazing so far. The results themselves are not very good, and I know I said in the first episode where we built the original wooden roller coaster, that I was looking to have really good ratings. Well, in order for me to do that, I could have certainly not mellowed out some of these areas, but I just think they look like that old-fashioned coaster. Let's get our HUD out, but it looks like the old-fashioned wooden roller coasters. It shoots up, it does this flat turn with slight banking. There are still some really exciting pieces, but there's also some pieces where it's like, we weren't sure if we were going to be able to build it, so let's just make sure that our force stays within a reasonable limit. We did have one area where we have a high speed turn at the bottom, which kind of kinks, so this is like a first attempt at a little bit of banking for this company, and right into some airtime hills. But no, like I said, I'm really happy with the way it has all turned out. Um, I'm happy with the way the new letters that I have turned out with the new signs. And the only other place that I did a little bit of work, and I mean a little bit of work, we put in the pink lettering out in the front rather than having the cosmic mill on the wood in the back. We might put something there, but I just wanted something a little bit different, something that meshed a little bit better, and then not to have those crappy signs that I really just don't like. So that is going to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you leave a like. If you did not, make sure you hit the dislike. If you see something I could have done better, or maybe there's a more efficient way for the lights for the coaster, let me know in the comment section. Also, let me know if you have a name for the wooden coaster, because I don't have that yet either. And if you want to find some more awesome Planet Coaster content, make sure you subscribe to my channel, Mostly Average Matt. We have videos coming out Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 11 a.m. So I'd love to have you a part of the channel. So again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Later.